Bom dia! Well, there's been a change of plans and I've got a big surprise for y'all. We're going to California next week and I'm taking you along. Totally unexpected. Where am I right now? I'm in the car driving from Santo Antonio to the big, beautiful city of Salvador, Bahia, Brazil. And here's my brother-in-law, Eliamar, who's driving us today. This drive takes about 3.5 hours if the traffic is good, or 4 hours if it's not so good. We're just going into Salvador for the day. Eliamar has a couple of doctor's appointments and I'm just tagging along for the ride. You know, it's really beautiful, the countryside, and I always love going into Salvador. But anyway, the news about going up to California, up to my former hometown of San Francisco, very suddenly, is that I decided I just needed to get the business I need to take care of once and for all. And I went on one of these websites where they have they find you the cheapest airfare, and I found a good airfare, so I grabbed it, and so I'm leaving a week from now, flying from Salvador, Bahia, Brazil to San Francisco. I just got a one-way ticket. I've never done that before because I have no idea how much time I'm going to need up in California because of our dear leader, Dictator Trump. One of the important things I need to do is to fix my Social Security account. I'm locked out of the account. I need to change my banking information, etc. And I'm sure you've all been watching the news, what he's trying to do to solve Social Security. So it's not so easy to get an appointment. You have to go in person, blah, blah, blah. So I just decided to get a one-way ticket, so I'm not biting my nails about having to get everything done within, by a certain deadline. And once I have a better idea how long I need to be there, hopefully 4 weeks, but it could be as many as 6 weeks, then I can buy a return ticket. I got a ticket on Delta Airlines. I've never flown. I mean, all of the travel I've done in my lifetime, I've never flown on Delta Airlines once. I got the cheapest fare, one of those bare bones fares where you cannot even check any luggage. I can only take a little backpack, but that's okay because I have cooler weather clothes still up in my old flat. I'll be staying at my dear friend's house, and I've got some things stored there, so I'll be okay with just a small backpack and a day pack, really. So that's exciting news. A week from today, we're all going to California for a month or a month and a half.
Bom dia, família.
A gente vai a Salvador! And here we are entering the city of Salvador, the outskirts, I suppose you could say, passing lots of favelas, which in English sadly means slums, but slum life, favela life is not always what you might imagine. I've spent time in favelas and they can be joyous places also. So let's just take a look as we enter the city and head towards the shoreline, the beach area, which are the wealthier parts of town. Closer to the beach you get, the wealthier the neighborhood generally. The favelas go on for many, many miles. And we are in Salvador now, and there is the Orla, the shoreline, the South Atlantic Ocean out there. We're in the neighborhood of Pituba, ne? Pituba is the name of this neighborhood, and I don't know where Eliamar is driving right now. I think he needs to do an errand, and then we need to go to the bank so I can get my new bank card. And then he's got a doctor's appointment, which is the main reason that he came in to Salvador today at 3 o'clock. And then who knows what else we're going to do. And I believe we're passing along the shoreline of a neighborhood called Pituba. And there is the beachfront. Pituba. We're going to a doctor's appointment, Eliomar's doctor's appointment. This is a very upscale, wealthy part of Salvador. This building is called the World Trade Center. I'm not that familiar with this part of Salvador. I hang out with the poor people. But, you know, Salvador has the rich and the poor, like all of Brazil. There's a very sharp contrast. And I'm following Eliamar. I'm dying of hunger. I'm hungry as hell, and I can't wait for us to finish with this errand and then go find something to eat. This is upscale Salvador. Okay, galera, we're here in beautiful Porto de Baja, Salvador, Bahia, Brazil. And I'm very happy to be here. Here's my cuñado, brother-in-law, Eliamar. And I'm going to sign off here. I just wanted to give you the news today about my trip next week to California. A very big surprise for me. I'll post from here from Brazil one more time before I leave, and then I'll be taking it along with me up to San Francisco, California. Take care of business up there. Hopefully it's the last time I have to go up there, at least during the Trump regime. Anyway, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood here in Porto de Baja, Salvador. These are my old stomping grounds. There's the Santa Maria Fort in front of us and the beach. Listen to those waves. The water is really calm and warm. Okay, friends, amigos, as always. Oh, and I want to mention also, I got something important done today. Remember how my cell phone was snatched out of my hand at Carnival about 3 weeks ago? No, about 4 weeks ago now. And stolen, and it was a total mess. Well, I finally, today, here in Salvador, was able to finally complete the last step in restoring everything, and that was to go to the bank, and Eliamar helped me, go to the bank and get my debit cards unblocked. I had blocked them as a precaution. They got unblocked today, so I can start using them again. Salve Iemanjá. Here I come, Eliamar. Beijos. Ciao.